If you're looking for one of the fastest growing cities in North Georgia that still somehow feels like a small town, Sugar Hill, Georgia just might surprise you. Because this city has quietly become one of the most desirable places to live in Gwinnett County. And honestly, a lot of people moving here didn't even know about Sugar Hill until just recently. So today we're going to be talking about where Sugar Hill is, how fast it's growing, what the housing market actually looks like, how the schools compare, what's happening downtown, and why are so many buyers suddenly putting Sugar Hill at the top of their list. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Kyle Hembry, a local real estate agent here in Northeast Georgia, and this channel is all about helping people really learn what it's really like to live across Northeast Georgia and the North Atlanta suburbs. So if you're thinking about moving anywhere around this area, make sure you subscribe because we put out videos every single week helping people figure out where they actually fit best. And if you're thinking about making a move, my team and I would love to help. All right. Let's jump in. Sugar Hill, Georgia. First off, where exactly is Sugar Hill? Sugar Hill is located in northern Gwinnett County, right between Buford and Suwanee, about 40 miles northeast of downtown Atlanta. And one reason people love this location is because you're close to everything. You've got easy access to Highway 20, you're close to Peachtree Industrial, you're not far from 985, and you can get to Lake Lanier in just minutes. So a lot of people moving here feel like they're getting suburban living without feeling completely disconnected from Atlanta. Now, one thing that shocks people about Sugar Hill is how much it's changed over the past 10 to 15 years. Back in 2010, the population was around 18,000. Fast forward to 2026, and estimates now put Sugar Hill at over 30,000 residents. That's a massive jump for a city this size. And according to multiple recent population studies, Sugar Hill was recently ranked among the faster growing cities in the country. But here's the thing, even with all the growth, Sugar Hill still feels more relaxed than some surrounding areas. It doesn't feel as packed as parts of Suwanee, it doesn't feel as busy as Alpharetta, and it still has a little bit of that smaller community feel that people are looking for. Now, let's talk about housing, because this is probably one of the biggest reasons people are moving here. Sugar Hill has a pretty wide variety of homes. You've got older ranch homes, traditional two-story subdivisions, townhomes, luxury communities, new construction, 55-plus communities, and even some homes with acreage if you know where to look. Most buyers moving here are probably looking somewhere roughly in the mid 400s up into the 700s, depending on the neighborhood and the condition. And compared to some nearby cities, a lot of buyers feel like Sugar Hill still gives them a little bit more house for the money, especially compared to Suwanee and Johns Creek. One thing I personally think Sugar Hill does really well is balancing newer development without feeling overly commercial. There are definitely more homes being built, but the city is also focused heavily on parks, trails, walkability, and entertainment. Which brings us to probably the biggest surprise in Sugar Hill, downtown Sugar Hill. Because if you haven't been here in the last several years, you probably still picture an old small town intersection. But downtown Sugar Hill today honestly feels nothing like that. The city completely reinvented this area, and now you've got restaurants, coffee shops, event spaces, the Eagle Theater, outdoor gathering areas, and one of the coolest entertainment venues in Gwinnett County, the Bowl. And if you've never heard of the Bowl, it's basically this massive outdoor amphitheater right in downtown Sugar Hill. They host concerts, festivals, food events, holiday events, and it's become one of the main gathering spots for the entire city. Honestly, this is one of the things that gives Sugar Hill its own identity now, because a lot of suburbs have subdivisions, but not all of them have an actual downtown that people want to spend time in. And another thing buyers love here is the greenway system. Sugar Hill has continued expanding walking and biking trails throughout the city. And the long-term Greenway project is designed to connect parks, neighborhoods, and downtown areas all together. So now let's talk about the schools, because this is obviously a huge factor for a lot of families moving here. Most of Sugar Hill is served by Gwinnett County Public Schools, and depending on where you live, you'll usually fall into either the Lanier cluster or the North Gwinnett cluster. Lanier High School has become one of the more recognizable schools in the area. especially for families wanting newer facilities and a strong community involvement. And North Gwinnett schools continue to be some of the most sought after schools in all of Gwinnett County. Now, I do always tell buyers this: schools are very personal, and what works great for one family might not fit another family. So I always recommend looking beyond just school ratings online. Visit the area, drive the schools, talk to local parents, and really think about what matters most for your family. Now let's talk about something that does come with living here: growth. Because while Sugar Hill has grown fast, that growth definitely comes with trade-offs. Traffic has increased. Some of the older roads were never originally designed for this many people. And during peak hours, areas around Highway 20 and Peachtree Industrial can absolutely back up. So if you're moving here expecting a quiet little country town, that's probably not what this is anymore. Sugar Hill today feels much more like a modern suburban city that still has a small community feel. And honestly, that's exactly why so many people are choosing it. You're close to Atlanta, close to Lake Lanier, close to shopping and restaurants. You've got newer housing, strong schools, an actual downtown, and you still feel a little removed from the chaos of the city. So, would I personally recommend Sugar Hill? For the right buyer, absolutely, especially if you want a suburban lifestyle with newer amenities, but you still want some personality and community mixed in. If you've got questions about Sugar Hill, or you're thinking about moving anywhere around Northeast Georgia, feel free to reach out. My contact information is below. And if this video helped you, make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.